Cal State Monterey Bay coming off the 2024 CCAA Baseball Championship. I'm joined right now by head coach Walt White. On his right, Nico Hartojo, and on his left, Chase Lindemann. Coach, you played two today. Would you give us your thoughts on the two games today?
I mean, it's what the CCAA tournament's all about. I mean, every game that we played in this tournament has been really close. Obviously, game one was really disappointing. But, I mean, what our team does all year long is we just continue to fight. And obviously, we came out really well in the second game. And then we gave up a sixth spot in the eighth, which obviously I think everybody in the park thought maybe the game was over. Everybody except the people in our dugout, because it's what we do. And just really proud of these guys for staying in the fight and competing. And obviously, hats off to San Francisco State. My goodness. Tony Schifano's done a really good job, and he's turned that program into a force to be reckoned with. So, to show the resiliency that they showed to stay in the fight and give us the opportunity to come back and win it. Just a lot to be said for them. So I'm sure maybe be seeing them somewhere down the road, but just a really exciting tournament, a hard-fought tournament, and Monterey's still on top, so let's go.
Monterey's been through some battles throughout the years, and you've gone to battle with both these guys out there. These last two, you guys have been through some epic CCAA tournament games. Nico, you delivered your team the walk-off winner in game one, and you gave your team the go-ahead one in this one. Can you just tell me about the ability to kind of step up in that senior role and what you did today?
Yeah, I mean, those are the opportunities that you live for. Like, that's what you picture as a kid, stepping up to the plate in a big situation and coming through. So, I try not to think of it it's something wrong happening, but think of the opportunity to put us ahead. It's it's what dreams are made of. Really.
I love this guy. I really do. I mean, he's the most steady person I've ever coached. Obviously, when I saw the picture on the CCAA network of him with the open mouth and yelling after he had the walk off, wow, he does have that emotion in him. But it's a pleasure to coach. I mean, it really is. You show up to the field, you don't know if or show up to the ballpark, you don't know if he's 0 for 10 or 10 for 10. He's the same guy every day. He's the same type of teammate. And I am just so blessed that I get to coach guys like, Chase and Nico. And there's a whole bunch of other guys out there that have the same sort of high character and unbelievable attitude. And I'm so happy that they chose us.
Chase, I want to talk to you about that offense and the way you guys fought, but I'm going to start, before I do that, have you ever had a better defensive weekend than you had this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know about that. Usually, I feel like you get those types of plays, once every few weekends, even if you're lucky. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. In these types of games, I mean, you just got to make every play you can, limit the other team, especially on Championship Saturday when, everyone's throwing. And I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of unexplainable, but yeah, it was probably my best defensive weekend I've had.
What did you see on that play, Coach?
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark thought the ball was out of the ballpark, right? Until Chase's arm came flying up there and showing the baseball. But, to win, you have to make plays. And he made some unbelievable plays. That ball that he robbed, I mean, if that's not number one on ESPN tonight, I'd be shocked. I mean, that was unreal. And, I think it also goes the other way, right? We didn't win that first game. We probably didn't make enough plays. And I would say give credit to San Francisco State. I thought we had some balls really on the button, hit balls right at guys. And they made really good plays and kept them in the game and ultimately allowed them to win that first game. Without Chase's defense and without our infield defense, the way we played, the score would be a whole lot different. So, pretty unbelievable. I mean, have you ever seen a play like that?
Not in life. Chase, let's talk about that offense and that resiliency out there. I'll be honest to you, just kind of as somebody watching, after San Francisco scored it, felt like a gut punch. Can you tell me maybe what was said in the dugout or what was the rally cry to get you guys going again?
I mean, the thing is, I feel like especially over the years, we have been in that situation now many times. I said it yesterday in the other interview, it's Monterey baseball. I don't know how else to explain it, but we've experienced things like that happen many times, and we know, I mean, we throw Garrett Santos out there to start it. I mean, said that dating back to East Bay, I feel like he's had at least 6 or 7 straight quality at-bats that either set the tone for an inning or got us back into the game a little bit. And I mean, everyone knows the situation there. No one's trying to be too big. It's next man up type thing. And you get Nico Hartojo with the bases loaded, and there you go.
I mean, Nico was the MVP of the tournament, but I mean, there could be a case within our team to look at Garrett Santos and say he might be the MVP of this tournament. I mean, the leadoff walk in the first game to come back and win it and start it, the leadoff single in last night's game or yesterday's game, and then to come up and start the 9th inning with another walk to just lead it off. And I think, I mentioned to our team, there's a lot of unsung heroes on this team, and a lot of guys that maybe weren't playing early in the year, didn't make a lot of travel rosters, that ultimately, things kind of moved around the way they went about their business in practice and showed up every day. And like Garrett Santos doesn't have a lot of at-bats on the year, but that guy showed up every day. You would never know if he didn't make a roster or if he was hitting fourth and playing every day. Like, he showed up to do his job every single day. And I tell our team all the time, I am not perfect by any stretch. But I'm observant. I show up every day. I'm here in practice every day. And I may not get it right early, but I will figure it out and I will see it if you just keep showing up and keep doing what you're doing. And Garrett Santos is a testament to that. Jimmy Garcia, who came up with a big knock in the 9th, who didn't have a bunch of at-bats, is a testament to that. We have other guys that I can mention, but there's just a lot of kids, and there's a lot of guys back home that contributed to the success of our program throughout the year that didn't get to be on the 28-man roster for this tournament. But we are looking forward to going home, bringing that trophy with us, and celebrating with, all 58 people in our program. And not to mention just them, I think there's a lot of administrators and professors and people associated with the university that are really excited. I think we're probably on the edge of their seat watching on the CCAA network tonight, and I think they're looking forward to us getting home and having a little celebration as well. But it is going to be a short turnaround. We're going to enjoy this tonight and maybe tomorrow, and but the regionals are coming up, and that's the big picture for us. That's the that's why we do all this. That's why we play these tournaments. That's why we grind all year long for the opportunity to play on the national stage. So we're excited about it, and hopefully this tournament can propel us into something special.
2 other quick questions for you. I want to talk about 2 other people I think were unsung, and just that one. Your starters in both these games. I thought they both gave you pretty good. Please talk to me about that.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Ryan Blatero. I mean, he's now been a part of 3 championship teams, and I told him and his family tonight that thank you for choosing us, and I couldn't be more proud of him. And I won't go into all the reasons why I'm proud of him, but it's not all about baseball. Like, there's just some things that he's just grown up a lot in our program. I'm really proud of him. And then Daniel Flores, for a young pup, first time, true freshman who got his feet wet this year, had a couple starts, but it's by far the longest outing that he's had. And I probably should have got him out of there after 6. It was a long time for him to go, but his pitch count was down, but still getting up and down. But man, he is a bulldog, and hopefully you get to see him for years to come here in the tournament. And he's going to be a staple for us moving forward too. So,
one other theme I thought this weekend, no matter if it was Pomona bat, San Francisco bat, you guys at bat, how hard is it to get those last 6 outs?
Well, you know it, right? Because you watch these games, those last 6 outs. I mean, the last out in college baseball, in any college baseball game, is a challenge. And the good thing is, we came out on top, and another CCAA championship for the Otters. So proud of our guys.
Well, thank you very much.
I got one more thing to say too. I would just end it with this. Cal Pomona, their staff, athletic director, everybody here, first class running of this tournament, and their coaching staff, just everything about it. And I'm just really proud to be associated with Cal State Monterey Bay, and obviously being under the umbrella of the CCAA. And let's go make some headway in the regional for the CCAA, right?